Hey guys, how are you? Today I'm going to do a video on people that give me the shits because I'm just in a mood and I feel like this will make me feel a little bit better. A lot of people do give me the shits. So the first one, people who are rude to their servers. I am a waitress, as I've mentioned before, and people are so fucking rude. I mean, you can get some really nice people as well, really nice customers, but a lot of people are so fucking rude. And it's really annoying. When I first started out, so many people made me cry because they were just so fucking rude. And now I can be a little bit rude back, but in a nice way. So, a way that's not going to get me in trouble, but a way that still says fuck you, you know? I just will never understand it. They give me the shits and they can get fucked, really. Because I feel like some people are just out to be assholes. Number two, people who don't know how to indicate. I have the worst road rage and I just will never fucking understand how people think it's okay to just swerve in and out of lanes or like go around a roundabout and not use a fucking indicator. For people that don't understand, people that don't know that we do have indicators in our cars, well, depending on what side it is. I know I had a friend that her indicator was on the left side, but mine is on the right, and I think the majority of people's is on the right. You just kind of like flick it down if you're going right, or flick it up if you're going left. I'm sure you can figure it out in your own car, and I'm pretty sure it's something that we were taught how to do and had to do to get our license. So, I mean, people really don't have an excuse, but so many people just don't indicate. They think that we're psychic and we know where they're going, and I just can't stand it, you know? Other people that give me the shits, again, it's another driving related thing, are people that don't know how to use roundabout correctly. So normally you give way to your right. So on a roundabout, you come up to a roundabout, you look to your right, just give way to your right, you know. I just don't understand how people don't know that. So many fucking people here that you can see them, they look at you or they don't look at all. So they're either looking right at you when you're on the roundabout and you're coming around and you're here, and then they're here stopped and they're like, oh, you know what, I think I've got about a millisecond, I'm just going to go, and have that person have to stop in the middle of the fucking roundabout for you to go. I just don't understand. Or some people just don't look at all. You see them, and you're just like, this fucker's going to go. Like, you just know. You just know that this fucker isn't going to stop at the roundabout. They're approaching the roundabout, they're not looking at all, they're looking directly in fucking front of them, and you have to stop to avoid crashing into this bastard, because they just didn't look at all. They just think that a roundabout is something that you just drive onto and hope for the best. That's not the case. Other people that give me the shits are when I'm out with my child and he's having a moment, he's chucking a tantrum, whatever. Like, I know that can be uncomfortable for you, for other people that are around. I'm so sorry that he's screaming at this time or like crying or complaining about something. I am so sorry. I mean, I don't whisper in his ear, please chuck a tantrum at this time, please annoy these people. I don't do it. It annoys me more than it annoys you, trust me. But what annoys me more is you looking at me like a piece of shit, you mumbling something under your breath, or I have had a lady walk in front of me going, control your fucking child. Like, and I think he was 1.5 at that point, and he was just having a meltdown at Kmart or something, and this lady was just straight out of line. It just annoys me. I mean, do these people have kids, or have they never been around kids before? Like, you gotta know that kids aren't something that come with the remotes, that, you know, you just press a button and they're fine. Like, I'm so fucking sorry. So sorry that I'm a parent. Not really. I love Tristan. Another thing that gives me the shits is when people are rude to people for no reason. I just don't understand why people are so mean sometimes. Whether it's on social media or, you know, in person or whatever. Like, you've seen this scene going around where people were like breastfeeding in public and people thought they had the right to go up and, you know, curse them out and tell them to cover up and shit, and they don't. Like, I just don't understand how people can be so mean. It really gives me the shits. People that give me the shits are also people that drive into people's cars or steal people's cars or break into people's houses or whatever and just think that they have the right to destroy someone's property, and, you know, they think that they can get away with it, and what sucks is they can. But I don't understand why people want to. So my car was parked out the front of my house. I live on a main road, but I was parked really close to the gutter, and there's a massive white line, I don't know, separating the road from, like, you can park there. Anyways, when I was sitting on my lounge, I heard this massive bang at around 9 o'clock at night. So I looked out the window thinking straight away that it was my car. So my car was parked out the front and someone hit it and drove off, thinking that that was okay. No one saw me. So I'm just going to leave this person that I don't know with damage to their car that they're going to have to fix. ugh, it's so annoying. I just don't understand how people can do that. And then, like a couple of days later, I think it was a couple of days, maybe a week, my sister had her car broken into, and they fucked up all the wires and drove it up the road and then left it there. And no one saw anything, they couldn't get any prints from that either, and I just don't understand, like, what was the point of that? What was the point of jumping in a car and destroying the wires in there just to drive it, like, 10 seconds up the road and leave it? Like, what was the point? Why do people find that fun? Why do people do stuff like that? I don't understand how people can break into people's houses or cars or whatever and just steal other people's things. Like, why are people so fucked up? So they're the people that give me the shits. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below if anyone gives you the shits, because I'm sure there's a lot more that I've left out. So, alright, have fun. Bye.